What's up YouTube? I got another video for you guys. I tried to show you guys how to take out the padding or how I take it out, but it's actually really hard. I had the camera down like this for like 5 minutes, maybe like 2 minutes, and 2 or 3, and then I had to pick it up. Of course, I'm using my phone, so when I had the tool, I had to hold it with one hand, grab the tool in the other, try to focus it at the same time. So that didn't really work out. So I'm just gonna tell you what ended up happening. I popped the sucker open, and it had the exact same padding as a Primo, which is a Primo that I have, which is right over here, actually, right there. Okay, so this Primo, I took the padding out of this one. These I actually did not realize, because I don't really feel like it, have extra stiff thumb and pinkies, as the way you can order with a Pro Shop glove. This has 2 high quality paddings, one a little thicker than the other, and then a plastic rod inside. Same thing on this side. The only thing is the plastic rod ends about right, I think, here, and this little spot right here right before it creases, which I messed up a little bit on the Pro Shop, but same thing, 2 quality paddings. I took off the thinner one, which is a little bit harder, but the other one was too thick, so I cut that one off, and now it's a lot thinner, a lot better for me actually. And you know, if you ever want to break in a glove, it's probably the easiest way. I thought it was going to be a different way. I popped this sucker open, and it had the exact same thing. The rod right here, 2 quality paddings, 2 quality paddings here, and then 2 quality paddings, the paddings right here. I had to cut one off, which I think I cut it maybe a little too high. I cut it about right, focus this phone, right about here, and I think I should have cut it like here, right before the Rawlings, the R on the Rawlings, but that's not too big of a deal. Still works fine. Yeah, nothing bothers. I think it closes thumb to middle of the middle finger and the ring finger, whether it's 2 in the pinky or traditional. Of course, it doesn't close traditional yet, but that's where it looks like it's going to end up going. Overall, I love this thing. I was actually thinking about relacing it. I don't know if I should, only because, you know, I like all black gloves, but I've never had a laced glove, like colored laced, whether it's a black glove with red laces or gray or anything like that. So I was thinking about it, but I may or may not. If you guys want to share your thoughts, you can do so in the comment section below, just to see. Depending on how many people say it, I probably will do it, since, you know, I can always go back anyway, and it'll help, because if I ever do go back, I like long laces, not super long, but longer than this, and for sure I like them long here. So I mean, I'd end up being able to put them long laces, so that wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, overall for right now, this is an amazing glove. I can't wait to use it. I actually haven't even played catch with it yet. I'm hoping to play catch with it tomorrow. Sorry. And I mean, it's not going to be gamed for a little bit. I still got my DW5, which I'm in love with. But this one's the first Rawlings glove that I fell in love with. First Rawlings infield glove that I fell in love with. I had the burgundy one. I loved that glove, but I never really used it. I never broke it in to be used, so I could never really, I guess you can say I could have never loved it, or whatever you want to say, but I did like this one for a while. But this one, however, is up for Seder Trail. I can never say it correct with this glove. For sale or trade or sell. It closes thumb to middle finger and ring finger, whether it's 2 in the pinky or traditional. Same way. That one is for sale or trade, as well as this bad boy, if anybody's interested. It's an A2K B2, 11 3/4 inches, 2008 model. I think it's chocolate, if not maroon, laces, tan glove. Palm is dirty. This is 2 in the pinky. And I'm pretty sure it was broken in traditional from the way I had it. Closes to middle finger. So this bad boy also has limited heel padding. Stain that I'm going to take out in a little bit. It was in the form, the glove, the web gem for a while. I think like 2-3 days. This has been in there, but I took it out. So the thumbs and the pinky is not that flared. Kind of straightened up a bit. But this one is for seller trade. The A2K B2 is for seller trade. And this bad boy is not. So I will make another video after it's fully broken in and probably have been gamed at least once or twice. See how it feels. But for right now, it's an amazing glove. Just to recap, for those of you who haven't watched the video before this, there's a Pro Shop Heart of the Hide, or a Pro Shop. I'm probably going to end up explaining it again. I got it from my cousin, Pro Shop Rawlings. He told me it was supposed to be Pro Preferred leather with a Rawlings, or I'm sorry, with a Heart of the Hide stamp. This causes it, I guess, to be cheaper. The feel of the glove is confusing me. It feels both like a Heart of the Hide at times, and then it feels like a Pro Preferred at times. Like the palm itself feels like a semi Pro Preferred, like it is, but then if I don't know, if I keep messing around with it, it won't. The fingers feel like a Heart of the Hide, and then the thumb and not the pinky, or no, thumb and the pinky feel like Pro Preferred, which is weird. And the back end right here feels like a Heart of the Hide, so it probably is a Heart of the Hide. I'm probably just mixing it in my head, making myself think that it's a Pro Preferred. The only thing that I can tell the Pro Preferred is the web, this web, and another web that I don't know where it's at. I think I had it in the first video. Probably left it on the shelf behind me. Oh yeah, there it is. This web. It's also a Pro Preferred. It has a petard's lining inside. All mesh back. To be honest, I don't know why I do it or why he does it, but for me, probably likes the look, but for me, the mesh is a lot more sturdy, a lot more durable than the ones you can buy at a store, and it makes the glove, or at least for certain leather, unlike I guess a guy on G Rich's channel, his Horween leather one is probably heavy as shit, which is the same way the other one is in my old videos. If you guys go check it out, the H web, it was pretty heavy. For some reason this one's not, which is why I think it's Pro Preferred, because I know Kip is a lot lighter. But all in all, it's a sick ass glove, and for this, I feel like this kind of mesh does help a little bit more than the ones you can buy at a store. It does make it a little bit more lightweight, not a lot. On a scale from like 1 to 100, or 1 to 10 actually, it'd probably be like a 5. And because I've only felt this one and a heavier one, maybe lower or higher, I'm saying this one would be like a 5, if not more, if not like a 7. But I wish I had gotten my name on it. I'm waiting to get some money so that I can get a Pro Preferred catcher's mitt like the one that I have, but with a mesh back, because I know the leather tends to wear out and turn kind of greenish almost, and then white after a while. So after all this, it's a pretty long video. I think I'm gonna cut it short. It's just an update on this and the heel padding. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks a lot, YouTube.